Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, KJ Andio is back, and today I have a cool one for you. I received this cool tablet right here. It's a T3 tablet by LincPlus. It's brand new. It's 10.1-inch display, and let me give you the other specifications that I have here. 8-core processor, 128 gigabyte UFS 2.2 ROM. Memory features 8 gigabyte LPDDR4 RAM supporting 12 gigabyte expansion and 128 gigabyte UFS 2.2 storage supporting TF expansion. Featuring a 2K FHD display, 4 speakers, 10.3-inch large screen tablet with 2000 by 1200 resolution, 8 and 13 megapixel dual cameras in the front and rear respectively, and featuring Android 13, which I'm really happy for. I love Android 13. It's quite a good upgrade. 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 7,000 milliamp hour battery, Bluetooth 5.2, 2 years worry-free customer service, has a 8mm narrow bezel, and weight comes in at 460 grams. Retail value is around $180, and I think they have a 10% off coupon code, like an instant coupon, that you could click on right there on your Amazon page. So without further ado, there's an unboxing video I did along with how to go through the setup, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts and sum it up. And with that, here we go.
Here's everything included in the box. User manual, charge cable and data cable, wall charger with USB port and as a protector, micro SD ejector pin, and the T3 tablet. First, you want to remove the protector film that is covering the screen. One side has the power switch along with volume up and down and a microphone input. There's a front-facing camera, 4 different speakers, 2 on one side, along with 2 on the other side, along with a USB-C data and charge port. There's also a red charge indicator light just after the edge of the bezel. Micro SD card slot along with the ejector pin hole. On the back side, there's your 13 megapixel camera and flash, along with LincPlus information. Has a nice weighty feel, but it's lightweight and yet feels a little sturdy at the same time. And without further ado, let's power on the T3. Long press the power button, LincPlus, followed by the first time setup screen. You have your region, vision settings, press the start button, connect to your Wi-Fi. There's my Wi-Fi right there, Oken 2. Next, provide your network password. It continues the startup. Copy apps and data. If you wish to do that, you can connect your phone to it, or you could choose not to connect your phone, which is what I did, and it uses your saved information on your Google account. And just hit OK. Select the type of user, then sign in with your Google account. 2 different backups on my Google account from different phones. Latest is the Pixel Pro, and that's the one that I will select. Select which items you want to restore. Confirm your choices and continue, and then set up a PIN. Re-enter your PIN to confirm, and press the confirm button. Agree to the Google Assistant. Agree to the voice input match. Confirm if you want to use the Google Assistant without unlocking your device. Some last-minute settings. I'm hitting no thanks. There we go. Everything is all set up. It even has my wallpaper with my egg fried rice that I love so much. You could easily change the orientation of the device, and it definitely switches pretty fast. Swipe down to get to your quick settings, and it's typical Android 13. You can further swipe down and you'll have access to the brightness setting. And it goes really bright, like I don't even have it up all the way yet. Make sure the flashlight is working, and wow, it definitely has a super bright flashlight, which I like. Turn it off, and at the very bottom there's a gear to get to the rest of your settings. I really love Android 13. You can go to the Play Store and use any Android compatible app that will work with Android 13. First go through this little settings screen, and there you go. Swipe to the left to get all the Google news, and you could scroll through it. It scrolls nice and fast. Going to the Google bar, hitting the microphone, asking it for the current weather, and there we go, displayed the weather. I'll be using the T3 for about a week, and I'll come back to you with my final thoughts.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the LincPlus T3 Android 13 tablet. In the up and close, I did the unboxing, walked you through the setup, and showed you how quick it is and that kind of thing. I mean, just a brief, basic look, okay? I've been testing this out for the duration of a week now, and I have a very good experience with it. I've charged it about 8 times now. And yeah, let's go over some thoughts of mine. The display, it's a perfect size, 10.1 inch screen. I like it. I think it's easy for me to read. My eyes, they're not the best, and I'm able to see everything just fine. Everything looks really good. The buttons, power, volume up, and volume down. Okay, they can take a second to get used to. I mean, they work great. They're good buttons, but you have to realize what corner they're on, and it's always in the corner to the left of the USB port, if that makes any sense. It's also oriented right above the camera on the back. But it just takes a second to get used to. Once you know where they are, it's smooth sailing. The cameras, 13 megapixel rear, 8 megapixel front. They look pretty decent, okay? They don't feature optical zoom, although they do have like a phase zoom, where it's like phase autofocus. And with that, it looks pretty decent. Charge time was a bit over an hour. That's not too bad. When I first plugged it in, it said 53 minutes remaining, and that was at like 0% battery, although it did take longer than that. It was definitely an hour and some odd minutes. I don't have the specific time. As far as battery usage goes, now it's really hard to define that, folks, because depending on what application you're using, the sound level, how demanding it is on the processor and the memory, and also the display, all those things factor in. So what I did is I went to YouTube. I watched a movie that was 2 hours and 3 minutes long. I put the display right at halfway. So halfway display. And it was fairly bright, but not like super bright at that point. And I watched the whole movie from a full charge. I also had the sound 2 notches down from the maximum. And when I was finished, there was still 78% battery power remaining, which is not too bad at all for a movie that's slightly over 2 hours. Android 13. I love Android 13. It's so easy to navigate around through things. The speakers. It's got 4 speakers. I think that's pretty cool. I haven't seen a device with 4 speakers. I will say this. I was listening to some older like 70s rock and roll. I wish I could give you an example, but I had it so that the tablet was right in front of me, and the sound separation, wow, you could totally tell the difference. A lot of devices, it always sounds like it's coming from there. Now you could really tell the separation, and that really impressed me. The sound quality, it's not tinny, it's not bassy or anything like that. You know, it's what you would expect for 1-watt speakers, but without being tinny, if that makes any sense. Sounds not bad at all. I'll play you a sample. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the food experience.
Time to chop it up now that it's been cooking for a little while. You want to get it into nice small pieces. I mean, it definitely plays back pretty decent, I will say. Go to the gear here. And we're only in 720p, so I could actually go to advanced, change it to 1440p, and it immediately changes, and you can see the difference. Not sure if that's coming through okay or not.
So the audio quality definitely thumbs up. As far as the display goes, I kind of showed you a little bit what you need to do in YouTube to get the fullest display. It's kind of like that with any Android device. I notice even with my Pixel Pro, I have to do that on videos, and I don't know why it's like that, but YouTube tries to guess the best setting, and it's not always the best setting, so you may want to check that for all you Android users out there. The speed seems to be pretty quick. I've multitasked a few different things at once and switched between them. It's so easy to use, and it goes so quick between the apps, and it doesn't really slow down or anything like that. As far as the microphone goes and the voice input accuracy when using Google and other apps like that, let's check it out. Okay, Google, current weather conditions.
Currently in Marina del Rey, it's 77 degrees and sunny. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 77 and a low of 68.
I decided I wanted to try a video game, so I downloaded this Asphalt just to check out the performance on it. So yeah, the graphics work good, the audio sounds good, really loud. As you can see, the performance seems to be pretty good. Audio's great, display is great, volume's great, everything about it I'm really happy with. I've also tested the USB connection to different chargers and also straight to the computer to be able to transfer files. Everything worked without a hitch. The sensitivity of the touchscreen seems really good as well. Don't have a problem or any issues with that. In fact, I really didn't find many issues. Let's go over the cons, because everything else I mentioned is a bonus, right? With that, there's no double tap to wake up the screen. So when the screen's off, you can't double tap it. You have to hit the power button, which you got to find by the camera here, and then it goes right back on. So I definitely reported that to them. They tell me in the next release of the next production, they're going to have that issue resolved. Also, the cameras do not allow for a 16:9 ratio. So if you're wanting to shoot sideways like this, you won't get that nice 16:9 ratio, and they say they're going to work on that as well. In fact, here are a couple pictures I took. I didn't really have interest in this because of the cameras. The cameras on my phone are really good, but for a tablet, for everything it does, I really like it. And the Wi-Fi capability works really good. The range is good, the speed is good. I've run some tests on that, and it definitely is right up to par. Like, I know I got 300 megabit here, and I was getting like 299 when I tested it through my Wi-Fi, so that's pretty cool too. I think it's a great buy, has a great price point. So check out the T3 by LincPlus on Amazon. And don't forget, I will put a link down in my description below so you can check it out and all the other specifications that it offers. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the LincPlus T3 tablet. KJ is back. Been a long time, guys, and anyone who remained, I really appreciate it. Anyone that comes along new, I really appreciate checking out my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What do you got to lose? And with that said, have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me, I'm KJ, your host with the most. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.